Happy Tuesday update. Well, I'm doing this now because I thought about saving it for my Happy Wednesday video tomorrow, but I'm going to be going somewhere, so I don't want to be bothered with this. So I'll catch you early Thursday before I head off to the VTH and take it from there. I got a text, hey B, can you talk? I texted back. I'll get back to you in a little while. I just got in from the VTH like about 10 minutes earlier. I had to take a shower, change, eat. Just going on my better half. So when everything was kind of said and done, and I gave him a call. I'm going to give you the Reader's Digest version here. And I'm quite sure I'm leaving out quite a few things because he didn't watch all of it. Popped in periodically. It's caught the beginning. He subs Java, just shits and giggles to see what he's up to. You know, for a good laugh. Well, it's that side. He's out there early in the morning trying to get those bolts in that base pan again. He didn't go off his nut. Got a little frustrated, but he didn't melt down like he did last time, yelling and swearing and banging wrenches. But he gave up on it. And after grunting and groaning and breathing heavy, like, you hear a scuba diver, struggling to get in, then you got to go around to the other side of the car, Brian. And he's doing all this crawling around on his back, trying to get under it, trying to get out of it. His shirt's all fucking filthy in the back. He's gonna go get bigger bolts. Kind of reminds me, remember Jaws? We're gonna need a bigger bolt. He needs a bigger bolt. In that movie, the shark was named Bruce. Jabba's great blue junk. Just named Ralph. Anyway, takes a road trip. He's got every aspect of his life. People got to see it. They got to watch him. He's driving there. He's bitching and complaining about the way some guy was driving again. I've heard that before. He's a miserable, fat fucking retard. Got to find things to complain about. Oh, everybody else does everything wrong. They don't even know how to drive, except him. Says he shows up at a fucking restaurant to get breakfast. Says, and he gets in his car with that fucking shirt, sitting on the seat, getting all that shit all over the fucking seat. He's a slob, a pig, no fucking class, does not know how to live. Maybe needs to learn a little bit about something called personal hygiene. I can't even begin to imagine what that motherfucker smells like. I mean, I've seen guys like him. I knew guys like that back in the day. Working on that car all day, they're all sweaty and greasy. Hey, come on, let's go grab a pizza. You're not getting in my car like that. Let's go home, take a fucking bath, change those fucking clothes before you get in my car. You get in your own car that way. And their cars were fucking like that too. Can't even see out the windows, all nicotine resin, greasy paw prints all over the seats and filthy, and you're gonna be kicking cans and McDonald's food wrappers out of your fucking way to put your feet down. They live like fucking pigs, like animals. Their houses were the same fucking way. Their yards were the same fucking way. Jabba's not unique, let me tell you. The only thing unique about him is that these guys went on some form of social media begging for fucking attention and spending hours and hours and hours and hours doing everything they can to get people to watch them because they think they're so fucking important. Yeah, he's complaining about driving. He shows up at a fucking place to eat breakfast. I had heard this before. When he went to Mucha Free Lunch at the Senior Center, he's sitting there. And he tries to take people hostage to talk to them. If there's anybody there, we'll strike up a conversation. He likes to talk. He likes to hear himself talk. He needs people to listen to him. Let's face it, Jabba don't take no advice from nobody. If you try to say something to him, give him advice, he'll fucking try to argue with you. You don't know what you're doing, and then he goes off on a fucking rant. And he wonders why you don't have a whole lot of friends, Why he's hard to get along with. Everything is about him. He's so self-centered, so egotistical, so narcissistic. He's a fucking sociopath with a mental deficiency. I had heard that one time. He said, yeah, he's there. He's got a big, I don't know if it was mashed potatoes or something, and he's got the camera in his face. You want to be watching someone sitting there jamming food in their fucking mouth while they're talking? kind of fucking parents raised him? You know, you don't talk with your mouth full. He does it. He'll be chomping and talking and talking. Who the fuck wants to see that shit? But he thinks people need to see that, you know? You know, I joked one time, I did that little bit about, you know, how Jabba, you know, you like the belly, was that cool, huh? And I grunted and groaned. I probably should have burped and farted too. I didn't think of it at the time. Went to a toilet, you know, grunted, groaned, you know. Pushed out a log and flushed. Believe me, it's only a matter of time before Jabba does that. With Jabba, it's never a question of if he will do something. It's only a matter of when he feels it'll get him some attention he desperately needs. You know, he said he's so busy fucking yakking. When he went up with the fork, he was busy looking in the fucking camera to see who's saying something. Went up with the fork, it hit his fucking chins, and it fell off the fork, and it plopped right on his shirt, Brian. He looked down, he fucking went like this, knocked it on the floor, and kept right on eating. Talk about class. He says, well, besides getting in his car with that fucking shirt, getting shit all over the fucking seat, he goes out to fucking eat like that. And I guess the server, the waitress, whatever, he's getting what he's getting. Tries taking her hostage. She's got a job to do. She's serving on people, and he's trying to take her hostage, talking, and he starts telling her about how he makes chicken or something. Well, I make my food this way. I do this with that. You really think she gives a fuck? I know people that work with the public, you got to be serious. I could never work with the public. Not only would I get fired my first day on the job, I'm most likely get arrested for not putting up with any of their bullshit like guys like Jabba. Hey, I got a fucking job to do here, pal. Get the fuck out of my face. What do you want to eat? Let me know. I'll get it. I'll bring it out to you. Sit down, eat it, and shut the fuck up. He takes people hostage, so he asks people to listen to him talk. Says he's doing this with this server. It was a girl I could hear by the voice. You couldn't see her. He's going on and on about how he makes chicken, how he does this, how he does that, and then his food comes in, he's there jamming food in his fucking mouth while he's talking, and they're looking in the camera. Anybody watching? Nobody saying anything. You know? And then I had to pop away, I had some things to do. I went back later and checked. He's back at the belly doing something now, talking about screws for some trim pieces. He has to get screws to put trim pieces in something. Forget about that bass band, right? Forget about that starter. Forget about everything. He just jumps around from thing to thing to thing to do this way. You know, I say that he's a lot like Sanford in some way. Sanford put out a project, gonna do this, do that. Okay, hey, great. His pickle sniffers are waiting in eager anticipation, and he moves on to something else. Distracts them. They forget about what he said he was gonna do that he never fucking does. Jabba does the same thing. You know what I mean? Oh, I heard something new though. Says one part I did catch. I guess his YouTube buddy that, you know, was going to buy his olds for $500, even though he couldn't tell anybody when he was going to come and pick it up. They had to be kept top secret, even though Jabba puts out all his intimate personal shit with ex-wives, his girlfriend, Facebook girlfriend dumping him, all his finances, got to get everything in. Somebody even said recently, they said, wait, they even found that strange when he said that. He said he was going to take down some things in his yard, a carport, because it had metal. He was going to see what he could get for it for scrap. He was trying to sell what he could to get scrap money. Yeah, I thought the realtor was going to take care of all that. Yeah, I already went through that. Yeah, okay, realtor my fucking ass. Comes down to a bank auction that will be announced to the public when people show up. That's what it comes down to. So now, I guess he couldn't count on his YouTube buddy. The guy's not going to buy it after all. So he's going to call some place where they take junk cars and they scrap them, and the money they get, it goes to some organization to help some kids. So he's going to call. Somebody's going to go there and take the olds and take his mother's car, is it? Some PT Cruiser and Dodge Neon. I think a Cruiser is built on a Neon platform, if I'm not mistaken, right? And they're going to take it to a scrapyard, and whatever they get for money for it's going to go to help some kids for something. Okay. I tell you, man. Tell me a couple other little things too, but right now, my mind's already into tomorrow, and right now I'm looking forward. Seeing something I had saved on DVR for a while. PBS, you know, it's viewer-supported television with donations and shit. I don't watch. Oh, did I tell you? I guess they settled that dispute with Disney. DirecTV, we got all our ESPN channels back. I got 4 of them. I really missed that. And we watch Channel 6, ABC. I don't watch too much network TV. But I watch what on Channel 2. What are they good documentaries, good specials. And on their Pledge Drive week, they have a lot of good classic concerts, you know, from bands. Even though they may have been from a while back, like they showed the one Rolling Stones at Madison Square Garden from, like, was it 1969 and 1970? A lot of classic vintage concerts, Led Zeppelin, The Who, Woodstock. A lot of things on nature. I like Ken Burns. That's what I had saved. I had on DVR. Ken Burns. I love his documentaries. If you ever saw his documentaries, and they're like a mini-series, multiple parts. Civil War. This guy's great. History of baseball. National parks, Yosemite, Yellowstone, national monuments, Mount Rushmore. Guy's fucking brilliant. I love his works. And he had one on space race, beginning with the launch of Sputnik, and all historical archive film clips and interviews with people, leading to the Russian to American space race, get the first man on the moon, and through the space shuttle days and the evolution of space travel and space exploration. It's really great, and it was on at a time that we were out, so I saved it on DVR. So I'm looking forward to watching that tonight. Probably ordering Uncle Brian Jimmy's Pizza, and we'll watch that. Auntie Billy likes some of that shit too. So anyway, there will be no Happy Wednesday Uncle Brian video tomorrow. Yeah, Java's trying to get more fucking attention. You know, seriously. Hey Java, what are your YouTube thought smellers doing for you on here? How are they helping you up? Huh? How are they helping you up? Couldn't count on this guy to buy that rolls at $500. Now you have to fucking give it away. You're lucky someone's gonna go there and fucking take it. It's the only reason they're taking it, you know. It's gonna help some fucking kids if that's the case, you know. Oh well, you lost out on that. See, you can't count on people on the internet like you think you can, Jabba, can you? What they doing for you? But understand, you have few little ass kisses like Joel Madden and them. Most of the time when they pop one of your videos, you know, should tell you, keep up the good work. Yeah, you stay hard at it on that bell. Yeah, you keep doing good work, you know, or to talk about me. What's that doing to help you? What they say about me don't fucking hurt me in the least. I just laugh when I hear about it. What's it doing to help you? Does it help resolve any issues in your situation in life that's falling down around you? Is it saving your house? Is it helping you get a pod there and get packed up? Have they offered you a place to go and live with them? Why haven't any of them gone there and put that starter in for you, help you up? Gone there and put that base pan in for you to help you up? They haven't done that, have they? Have they at least tried to help you to find a new girlfriend since you lost your Facebook girlfriend? Have they done a single thing to fucking help you? Interesting, huh? From where I'm sitting, they haven't done a fucking thing to help you. And if you dropped dead tomorrow, they wouldn't give a flying fuck. They'd move on to the next person. So that's how it is in life with some people, Jabba. You know? This internet, man, people come and go. Come and go. You are forgotten in no time. You're a very distant memory after 3 or 4 days. They forget all about you. Same for me. Same goes for me, anybody. You have no understanding of life because you don't know how to live a life. You don't know how to live. Your biggest problem is you. You are your own worst enemy, whether you realize it or not. Have a great night, everyone. Catch up with you possibly Thursday. If not, you know what comes up after Thursday, right? See you again.